Oh man, this is gonna look sick. Check this out. All the way to the back. 3 pieces lip kit for the Supra. Can't wait to see this. Alright guys, check it out. We got the front lip kit, 3 pieces, carbon fiber finish. Wow. This is for the Supra right there. So we're gonna be installing it from the front right there. We'll see how it look like. And then we're gonna show you what it look like after when this is installed. Let's get started. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we go. We got all this under shield deflector that we need to install to the Supra. This guys, and it's on this side right here. It goes like this. We're gonna have to secure that down under shield, under the engine. We had to install that. Same thing with the front right there, the deflector, and then on the side, on the left side of the bumper, we had to install that. Here's our schematic right here. If you wanna see the part number for the part and all the hardware kit, we got everything right there. This is the one in the mid and the back under shield deflector. Those are done already. And here's the wheel liner, 2-piece wheel liner, and there's that piece right there that we're gonna be installing on the driver's side. So we got all the nuts and bolts right here. This is like looks like a rivet style. I have 6 of these. This goes right there. It goes into the subframe of the engine, and then it will lock in place, and then you just put a big bolt to everything down. This is the one for the front underneath the rad. Just gonna quickly show you guys underneath here, so you can see everything is exposed. We're gonna be covering all that up. See that passenger side right there, it's good. That one, that's the original one. So we're just gonna quickly do that, and then we'll move on to the front lip installation. Alright guys, check it out. Everything is all laid out. All the bolts and screw, it's all on the right hole. We just need to tighten them all up. Alright, so here's the under shield right there. The big fat bolt. There's probably like, what, 3 in the front and 4 at the back. 2 in the middle, 4 at the back. That's how much bolt this shield holds up. And then all these little tiny screws right there. Right there. Same thing at the back as well. Tiny little screws. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly zip them up so that everything is all nice and tight, and then there's no loose or movement down here. Everything is solid. So let's just quickly do that. Alright guys, nice. Everything is all tight, nice and snug, all the way to the back. The shield is good, all the bolts. So just gonna give it a little bit of a tap, make sure that nothing is loose, like that sound right there. That's not good because his is loose right there. We need to tighten that up. Just give it a little bit of a tap. Same thing on that back right there, right by the door on the other side, and then right in the middle at the back of this. So give that a tap, double check everything. And then there's 2 right here, right by the wheel well on the bottom. Those, tighten those up and everything should be good. And then next will be, we're gonna do the front lip. That one will be fun, can't wait. Alright guys, so I did a little bit of a prepping on this lip kit right here. Just need to put those 3 screws. Same thing on the other side, 3 screws. This is ready to go. We're just gonna have to put a double-sided tape on the vehicle side so that we could get this thing all lined up flush to the vehicle. So there's bolt holes on this lip kit, so we had to take out the bolts right here, and then the push pin retainer on this. Everything on the front, take it out, because we're gonna be using the same push pin retainer on these holes right here. Okay, there's only like one right there, and then 4 on the middle. Instead of these, I don't like using this. I'd rather use the other one. These guys right here. I'll rather use this. The original that came from the vehicle. So we're just gonna put a double-sided tape on this all the way to the other side. I'm gonna show you how is that done. So make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, just grab a clean rag. We're gonna put a tape right here, and then tape down here at the bottom of this black piece. It's gonna line it up. It's gonna see which way is this tape gonna go. It's gonna push it in like this, and you can see we don't want gaps in between here. We don't want gaps. Just gonna have to tape it good so that it's nice and sealed. No air bubbles on between these two pieces right here. Okay, now I know where the tape gonna go. I got the double-sided tape all the way to the middle and then to the other side. You can see it's not showing anything on the top here. Has to be on the bottom all the way to the other side. There you go. Then I got a cut right here in the middle. I got a break so that we could peel this other side of the double-sided tape. It's easy for us to peel it off. And then we're gonna put this screw. There's 3 screws in the middle, and then 1 push pin on this side. Same thing on that side. That's the only thing that holds this thing down is 3 screws right here, and then 1 of each side is a push pin retainer. And then at the side, I'm gonna reinforce something here. I'm gonna have to probably put a screw in here so that it's nice and solid, nice and tight. So this is only a one-time install. Measure twice, okay? Because this double-sided tape is really sticky. All right, let's just put this 3 screw in here, line her up. But first, we'll peel the corner of this other side of the tape. All right, 3 screw right there. Just let it sit like that, and you can see up here, this is that other side of the tape that we're gonna peel off so they will stick together. Same thing on this side. I'll go peel off all the way there. And this one will peel off on the middle, and this other one will peel off to the side. 2 push pin retainer on the driver's side, 1 right here, and then the last one on this side right here. Okay, that's ready to go. Just use a hammer and hammer it down. Slowly peel off right here. We're gonna be working on this side now. I peel off the other side right here, and then the one at the back as well. Oh, this one is a little short. Peel off a little bit. And see how there's a gap right here, a movement. I was thinking of put a 2 screw self-tapping screw right here, 1 on the top and 1 in the bottom, so that this 2 piece right here will close. There's no gap. That's what I'm gonna do. Other than that, it looks nice. So we're just gonna keep going and peel this thing off, and then we'll peel the rest of the tape, and then we'll work on the other side after. Alright guys, so this side right here is bolted down. There's 2 push pin retainer, and then 3 in the middle. Right here, I put an extra couple screw at the back, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. So this is solid. You can see it's not going anywhere. So I got the tape peeled off already. That's the back end here. There's a tape right here, and then now I'm gonna peel off the other tape on the top, and then this will stay in. Peel this one, Alright guys, so that thing is out. Nice and flush right here. Same thing on this side. That's it. You're gonna have to keep going. Start peeling off this tape. This one too. And then the other one, we peeled that off as well. And then we'll be working on this passenger side after. But other than that, this is freaking awesome, guys. Make sure the 3 bolts right here, make sure it's nice and tight. There's a gap right there. Airflow going to the brakes. And this is looking good. Check it out. Wow. Not bad. I like it. Alright guys, check it out. It's on the ground. Probably about 5 inches from the ground, the height. So it's not bad. Looking slick, looking good. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys again on the next one.